Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to another soul searching conversation with Sanam. I am Sanam Lalwani, and I am so blessed to spend my special Sunday with you all. I really look forward to these sessions because I feel the connection with you all. Today, we have with us a beautiful soul, Jenne Suri, from Delhi. This is my first live session with a guest outside of Dubai, and I am so excited because it reminds me of how we are part of one universe and we are interconnected. So welcome, Jenne, to this social platform.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sanam, for having me in. It's a pleasure.
Great. So Jenne Suri has widely traveled and set a benchmark in providing comprehensive knowledge about tarot reading, Vastu, and numerology. She is especially well known for her accurate and uncanny predictions and insights into people's futures. She is helping people as a guiding light in their lives. Jenne has been reading tarot cards professionally in New Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, London, Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand, and many more cities for the last 16 years. Wow, Jenne, that's a lot of years. And and she continues to do so from her studio in Gurgaon, outside of New Delhi. So Jenne, it is so nice to be in touch with you again. Today's topic, yes, is how we can navigate our lives during these times with the help of tarot, Vastu, and numerology. So first off, I wanted to ask you, Jenne, what brought you to this journey of tarot reading?
Hi, Sanam. It's been such a big pleasure of being in your show. Thank you so much for getting me in. So as you asked me, how did I get into tarot card reading? Sanam, I has always been very much interested and passionate about the mysticism of the universe. And I feel tarot card reading, numerology, Vastu, all these were a calling for me from the universe. And especially tarot card, I feel I've been born with this purpose of touching lives and bringing smiles and solutions in people's lives. So when people come for me for tarot card reading, I always do my best and try to bring, hope, purpose, and clarity into their lives. Because I feel that every person has a purpose in their life, and whatever best we can do with this divination tool, this gift that has been given to me by God, I try my best to bring that purpose, the clarity in their lives. And I think it is a wonderful tool. It's the best friend one can have.
Very nice. Excellent. That's beautiful. So I just wanted to ask you, what is the philosophy behind tarot cards and how accurate are tarot cards?
See, tarot cards is a deck of 78 cards, and I use the Rider-Waite's deck, which is the most commonly used deck. And each card has its own symbolism, story, and imagery. And you have the 22 major arcanas, which represents life's karmic and spiritual lessons, and the 56 minor arcanas, which represents life's trials and tribulations of life, which we all go through. And tarot cards, this is a divination tool from the universe. And when you do a tarot card reading, you will realize that how it helps you to make the right step, to make the right choices, to plan your life with the help of these cards. It's a great, great tool to help you to find the way of life.
Okay, beautiful. I really like that answer. So I guess especially during these times, it's nice that we have some guidance, when people are really confused and just don't know what they want to do next.
And there's one more thing I would like to say about tarot cards. When you ask me the accuracy of the tarot cards, see, the accuracy of the tarot card entirely depends upon the sincerity, the intuition of the tarot card reader. That's really important, because the capability of the tarot card reader to read the energies of the card, to interpret the energies of the card is very, very important. So whichever tarot card reader you may be going, make sure that the tarot card has an experience behind her. She has the capability and the intuition to do so, because tarot cards can really change your life for better, for sure. There's nothing to get scared of tarot cards. It's a beautiful tool. It's a friend. It is a tool for purpose and clarity. So, you should welcome it in your life, and it will really help you in a lot of spheres of your life.
Yeah, that's really nice. That I think clarifies a lot of, sometimes there are a lot of stigmas, but it looks like you've clarified that very clearly. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. So how is tarot different from astrology then?
See, when we talk about the difference between tarot and astrology, tarot has a Western origin and astrology has a Vedic Indian origin. Tarot has an individualistic approach in terms of predictions. It is from one person, 1:1, whereas astrology has a generic approach in predictions. In tarot, you can get into the deep details of any topic, any situation you're facing, any crossroads you're facing. Tarot will help you to navigate through. But in astrology, it is entirely based upon the heavy calculations of your birth chart. So if your timings are wrong, if your calculation is wrong, you can get totally a wrong prediction altogether. And tarot, it is entirely based upon the energies, whereas astrology is a heavy calculated science. So that is the major difference between tarot and astrology. So tarot can change your now. With astrology, you have a fixed pattern. But with tarot, you don't have a fixed pattern. You can ask any question on any situation. So that is the difference between tarot and astrology.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that clarifies thing a lot also. Yeah. So astrology is more like more scientific, more mathematical.
Yes. It is more mathematical.
Yeah.
And then, you can't do changes with astrology, but with tarot, you can definitely change your life because it shows you the direction.
Okay.
It shows you how to go about. You can take action with tarot. That is the basic thing. You can take action and change your fortune.
Okay. All right. Wow. So, so that's good that if, people do try with tarot, that would be really nice also. But yeah, I think to make good decisions though, you need to understand the difference between fate and free will. So life is a delicate balance between the two. So Jenne, what are your thoughts on karma versus free will?
This is a very good question you've asked me, Sanam. Karma is whatever you're doing in your life, whatever is your own making is karma. Karma is conscious. Karma is consciousness. So you imagine the great empowerment each of us have in this life, to change our destiny with our karma. So karma means the choices you make. You can either make your life or you can break the life. So here again, tarot comes in play. So, tarot helps you to make those choices. Yeah. So if you make the right choices, you make the right karma, you know how to go about it. You have to consciously make right choices. Yeah. So please, I request all of you, whoever is watching this show, don't think, in your life unconsciously, oh, it was destined, it was an accident, so it's happening. No, you can change your life for better. You can change your life consciously. So be conscious of the choices you make. Your karma is your own making. And God has given each of us the choice to change your life for better. So don't feel stuck. If you feel stuck, take the help of this intuitive science. Take the help of the divination tools which have been given to us by the universe and use it and change your karma. So please don't feel that, it's my karma, so I have to stick to it. No, you can always make your karma better. by being more conscious about it and making the right choices.
So basically, though, the karma that you have made in the past cannot be changed, but with your
Yes.
help or a help of a tarot reader, you can learn to navigate it better, maybe, right? Because there are certain things that are just, already part of the karma, which, even God doesn't interfere, right? So
Absolutely.
I guess this part would be the part where we choose our free will to come to you to help navigate those parts.
Absolutely, absolutely. But don't worry about the residue of your karma. Whatever is done cannot be undone.
Yeah.
Because you've unconsciously done it. But now,
Yeah.
when you're conscious about it,
Okay.
the moment you get conscious, you want to change your karma, you can do that. It's in your own hands. So please move forward with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't feel that you cannot change your karma. You can. You can definitely. Your life is your own making.
Yeah.
And you can change it the moment you realize it. You can definitely change it into something more better.
So, like, as I've understood it, fate brings you opportunities and free will determines whether or not you take them. And fate is the destiny that is pre-planned for you, but it's up to you to do something with it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Great. So I tell people, be conscious.
Yeah.
Conscious is very important.
Be aware, be present at the moment. Okay.
Yes, yes. And you have great empowerment.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, great, great. So what is the most frequent question that people come to ask you about when they come to see you as, as a client?
Reader. It's so funny because a lot of people ask me in this interview that what is the most common question, but you will be surprised that the most common question is not about money. It's not about fame. It's about love.
Wow.
It's all about love. Yes. It's, that is human nature. That is human nature. And that is love. Everybody yearns for love. You can do with little or more money. You can do with name or no name, but you can't do without love. Love is a part which completely fills you with joy, happiness, and everybody wants love. So mostly people who come to me, they ask me other questions, but first their primary question is mostly about love. So this shows that human nature is so simple.
Yeah.
Life is simple. We complicate it.
Yeah.
There's nothing complicated about it.
Yeah.
So love is an essential part in everybody's life. And love is a factor which everybody is searching for. And love is the part which completes an individual. So love is the most commonly asked question to me.
Wow, that's very interesting to hear. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I never expected to hear that. But if someone has an intuitive power, how can they develop it further? Like, you must have realized, like you said, from a young age that you were very intuitive. So you were able to develop it into tarot, but not necessarily everyone will use that intuitive power the same way. But how should we learn to develop this intuitive power? I'm sure the readers would be very interested to know, because this would help everybody.
Of course. I first would like to tell everybody that we all have intuition. Every single soul, God has blessed everybody with an intuition. So don't think, oh, I don't have an intuition. In fact, girls who are listening to me, with no disrespect to guys, but girls have a stronger intuition than guys. They have the so-called sixth sense more than guys. You know how they can just absolutely find out, oh, something is brewing up. You understand? So, everybody, all of us have intuition. And intuition, what is intuition? It is the gut feeling. It is the feeling, the inner powerful knowing of something. It is again a conscious. And we all can definitely develop our intuition further. First, meditation. Now, when I talk about meditation, I don't want you to go and sit under a tree or become somber. No, just give 10 minutes to yourself. Keep yourself in a room, just close the door, put on your air cons, put on your lights, just sit down, remove all electronic stuff, and just close your eyes and go inward. Just 10 minutes of a day. Try this, meditate. Just 10 minutes, give yourself without any electronic gadget, without any TV, without any mobile, and see how your intuitive powers, they slowly start getting better. Secondly is trust, listen to your dreams. Everybody has a subconscious, and there could be something you really want, or there could be something in your subconscious which is there. So pay attention to your vivid dreams. So something you've seen, and then suddenly you say, oh, I've seen that in my dream. So that again, you can pay attention to your vivid dreams. Then be more in align with the universe. When we say be more in align with the universe, we mean say be in gratitude. Believe in the providence.
Yes.
What is providence? Providence is the fact that you believe that there is a superpower above you who's taking care of you and will always take care of you, no matter what. Yeah. So be in align with the universe. That is, be grateful. Be grateful for being alive. Be grateful for being healthy. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. For every small gesture, if you say thank you, you're in align with the universe. Your intuition powers will develop. Trust your hunches. Sometimes you think, oh, I just thought about it and it happened. Or suddenly you're thinking of somebody and they call you. What is that? That's intuition. So trust your hunches. That's very important. Yeah. Feel more and think less. You can still develop intuition.
That's a good one.
So this is how you can develop intuition. But I would really recommend all of you, give 10 minutes to yourselves, close all your electronic gadgets, sit in a room and just turn inward. You will find so many answers within you.
Yeah, I'm sure during COVID, when we were all in lockdown, yes, I'm sure it also did bring a lot more people inward than it would have been possible without COVID, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So there's
truly.
Beautiful. So do you believe we can manifest what we really want in life? Like maybe if you can enlighten us on how best we can manifest. Like, do you believe in manifestation, and do you how best can you enlighten us on this?
See, again, I say that, the universe, the God is so fair in everything that he does. I totally believe in manifestation. I have done many manifestations. I've helped people with many manifestations. I do it all the time. And it has really changed their life. You have to remember one thing, which is the most important rule of manifestation, is that your mind is a kalpa vriksha. Kalpa vriksha means a wishing tree. Your mind is a wishing tree. Whatever you wish, you can definitely get it. You can surely get it. But to do that, the first important step of manifestation is calm your mind. Stop that chattering, that noise. Calm your mind, organize your mind. Again, I come to the fact, meditate. Take 10 minutes out. Then you start writing a book of gratitude. Start writing what you want to manifest, but focus on one goal. Don't make 20 manifestations.
Okay.
You just focus on one thing first, what you want. Once you've achieved it, then go to the next. Then you achieve it, then go to the next. Of course, we can achieve a lot by manifestation. Law of attraction is definitely there. But first, you need to organize your mind. You need to calm down your mind. The day you calm down your mind is a kalpa vriksha. It is a wishing tree. You can get whatever you want. You can definitely do it with the process of manifestation. There are ways of how to do it, which I will definitely help you when you do personal consultations. But manifestations definitely work, and a lot of people who have done it through me are very happy and they've got what they wanted. But for all, I would just say one thing. First, calm down your mind, organize your mind, focus yourself on one thing. And just work upon that one thing. Take action also on that one goal. And that is how you will get your manifestations true.
Yeah.
It is definitely there. The universe is all about manifestation.
Exactly. Yeah. And a lot of people have gotten more aware about this.
Of course.
Now, finally.
Of course. Yes, yes,
Yeah, but really, I
definitely.
think you're right. The meditation is really the key. I mean, it really makes a big
Yes,
difference when you sit for even
of
5, 10 minutes. Yeah.
5, 10 minutes. You
Mm.
don't have to sit like a yogi, for
Yeah.
hours. You don't need that. Just
Yeah.
10 minutes, give yourself every day inward from your routine, and you will see the changes within you. You will find a lot of
Mm.
changes.
Beautiful, beautiful. Can you give our viewers an example of how you have helped someone find their true calling? Now, we
Okay.
are, this whole interview that I've been doing, I feel like the common thread is this, that, everyone's found their true calling slowly, slowly. And I just thought maybe
Yes.
this would be nice for the viewers to hear.
Definitely, definitely. See, there are a lot of instances because I've been practicing for 16 years, but there are some, incidents which stay in your mind,
Yeah.
some readings, some changes which you see, which always stays in your mind. And there was this one client who had come to me, and she wanted to open a very popular chain of salons, so she came to me and she said, when should I open? How should I open? What would you guide me? So when I looked into her cards, I told her that, have you been interested in food? Have you been guiding people about something related with food or loss of weight? So she told me, yeah, that's my passion, that's my hobby. I like to tell people how to lose weight and everything. So I said, then why are you looking in a salon? Why do you want to invest in salon? Why don't you first try this line? And she said, are you sure? I'm very hesitant about it. I said, no, you just give it a try. You have a beautiful house. You can start in your basement, the clinic. So I saw her further cards and we looked more deeper into the cards. I said, this is how you go about it.
Mm.
And today she's one of the leading nutritionists in Delhi. Her name is Priya Trehan, and
Okay.
she's doing very well about it.
Oh,
So
wow.
what I'm saying is that, tarot is a solution outside the box. It'll
Mm.
just give you something which you could never even think. It is like it is a resource of abundances around you and you're looking elsewhere. So
Mm.
this is how it comes in your life. This is how it can also help you to show what is your true calling.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could just be a hobby which you could be pursuing and not taking it seriously. And
Mm.
if you get the right guidance, that hobby could turn out to be the sole creator of your life. You could do wonders with it. So like this, we have many incidents in our life which happens. So
Yeah.
tarot is definitely, it shows you the path. It is definitely a calling. It shows the calling of people a
Yeah.
lot.
That's beautiful, because I know, like, some people feel that they're good at something, but then they feel that it's maybe too easy, too good to be true, because they're good at it, but they don't realize that it's something that, they feel they have to find a different job or work or career, because this
Yes.
is this is just something that comes to me naturally. But actually, sometimes you have to go with that feeling of, when you're feeling that this is a natural thing, maybe it is your true calling.
And there's another thing which I want to tell my viewers. One incident more stays with me. And there's this guy, he's still my client. He's a long time client. So he's very, very good in food. Today he's created his own company into events and food. And earlier he was doing a job. So a lot of people, they stick to the job just because of that safety of the perks which is coming with the jobs. They don't
Okay.
want to take the risk. So
Yeah.
when he came to me, and I did his reading, I said, there's so much in you can do. Why are you wasting your time in a job? But
Mm.
he said, no, Jenny, but what about the safety of that, the security of that job, money?
Yeah.
I said, you can earn 10 times more. Trust me and take the plunge, go side by side.
Mm.
And today he's doing fabulously very good in events. He's a big name in events. And he always consults me. And I'm so happy whenever I do his cards, because
Yeah.
he's reached from where to where. Had he not taken the plunge, he wouldn't be where he is today. So,
Yeah.
it also takes you out of the fear. The
Yeah.
fear, you need somebody, you always need somebody to give you that push. It's
Yeah.
already there in you.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
sometimes you need a push from somebody that, hey, you come on, you can do it.
Yeah.
And that hope, that purpose, that clarity, I think comes with a able tarot card reader.
Yeah, that's true. And I've noticed you also did Akshay Kumar's, you have
Yes,
him as
yes,
one of your
yes,
clients,
yes,
and you have
yes,
a few
yes,
other
yes, yes,
celebrities and
yes,
stuff,
yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Okay, that's beautiful, beautiful. So now I wanted to ask you, how can we raise our vibration during these unprecedented times? Like if you have any one or two things that you think can help, okay, that we can help ourselves with. I know it's quite similar to the manifestation and all, but if there's something else that's different, to raise our vibration during this time, because everything
You know,
is on a low.
I completely agree. The first thing I will say, to raise your vibration, it's very important to first think positive. Please watch negative news less. I'm not saying that shut your televisions. I'm not saying that, but watch less, because you see, the media has to give masala. They have to do their job. They are not wrong. But it's how much you want to take in all that negativity. It's entirely up to you. So I say, this COVID time is very tough for everybody. I do understand what each of us are going through. But I would say, still see positive in a solution.
Yeah.
Still understand that this is a time when you can spend more time with your family, play games, spend more time with them, interact more with your family members, take out a little time for prayer. That is very important. Spend more time in nature, plant a plant, spend more, make a small terrace garden. So there are a lot of ways you can spend your time more profusely than what you're doing right now. So I would say, be more positive and stop paying attention to negative news. And if anybody is talking about negativity, just move away from that circumstances,
Yeah.
because COVID is something which we cannot control, but we can definitely change our mindset towards positivity.
Totally.
Develop a hobby. And I think, all those people who say we have no time for a family, spend more time with your family. Use technology, use visuals. People have come up with such new creative ideas. Share your hobbies with each other. So you can do a lot even during this time. I would say there's enough to be done.
Yeah, very true. I really, really like this advice that you gave. Yeah, to be positive, to stay away from negativity. Yeah, very good. So I wanted to ask you, like, how are you able to help, some of the people during COVID times if they came to you and they were not well during this time? Like, was there any way you could have helped them also? Because
yes, you see, yes.
because
Sorry, please.
I know you're a Reiki master, so I was just
Yes.
wondering, like.
Yeah, so actually, in the COVID time, it has really been very terrible in India, especially because of the second wave. It was very overwhelming. It was really, really bad out here. And, there was total despair in people because it was so overwhelming. It happened so suddenly. So a lot of people were, down with COVID, and I was doing a lot of Reiki healing for them. And I'm really thankful to God that, most of my clients were able to come out of it. I totally worked upon it day and night, and thankfully, none of them ended up in the hospital, and I really thank God for that. And it was like, I would say, I was blessed to help them. I really tell you. And I could feel the agony, the pain that they went through, each one of them. It was a very, very difficult time, but I really thank God with the powers that He had given to me, that I could help people with Reiki healing, with a lot of talking to them. And it was very overwhelming with me, but I must thank my family for the support they gave me, because I did not know when it was morning, when it was night. I had no clue. I was just working towards saving lives, whichever best I could do, whichever way I could do, So it was a very overwhelming time for all of us. But I really want to thank God that who gave me the ability to help them to come out of the situation. And all of them have recovered. All of them are fine in their places. But I really wish that, this COVID-19 really ends soon for everybody. And everybody gets back to normal life. But the biggest lesson that one needs to learn from COVID-19 is that you should be very, very grateful for the life that God has given us. It's a very precious life. It's a very beautiful life. So please be happy and grateful to whatever you have at this moment.
Very true, very true. Incredible. That's so nice to hear how much you've been an instrument of God. That's been beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, very beautiful. So what does 2022 look like then to you?
See, if you ask me 2022, it's going to be a very fantastic year. I can very proudly say it, and I can only say it with the science of numerology, because 2022 is a number 6. It's a Venus number. It's a number of love, abundance, luxury. So I am very much sure from March 2022, I definitely see abundance. I see luxury. I see hotels lines coming back. I see all things related to luxury. That is restaurants, cinema halls, movies, cosmetics, all this bouncing back all over again. We will be having a much more happier, better life. And so I'm very optimistic for 2022. I can't wait for 2022 to come, because it will be a year of happiness, hope, love, luxury. There will be a lot of traveling. There'll be a lot of cruising going on.
Wow.
And I'm sure that this will be a year from March 2022 that we'll all look forward of being together as one as what we were before COVID-19.
Beautiful. That's very optimistic. That's very good to hear. Yeah, it feels nice to hear that. But so then, do you take tarot card readings over the phone or on Zoom, especially now? Everyone is doing things on Zoom. I'm sure you must be also doing, but how does that energy, of the person reach you? How does it work for you over the phone and over Zoom?
You'll be surprised that in March 2020, when this COVID-19 started, so I shifted to my farmhouse in Manesar, and I have been here since then. And I have been only doing Zoom calls and only doing online readings. And before that, also, I used to do online readings because I've been reading cards all over the world. But since then, obviously, because of COVID, it has multiplied more, online and Zoom readings. So when you ask the tarot cards a question on behalf of somebody, who's on behalf of the person who wants the reading, so their energies already is invested in the cards, and you are tapping into the collective wisdom. So whenever you pick up the intuitive messages from the tarot and your connection with the collective wisdom, so you become a channel through which the intuitive messages go to the other person in a very powerful way. So you can imagine that how limitless and wide this knowledge of tarot is at your fingertips, because you become a channel through which the persons and the reading energies go through you to the other person.
Yes, because tarot is all about intuition, right? It's the inner voice of your higher self. Yes, I did a little bit of research, and it said it's the inner voice of your higher self, and tarot cards can help your inner voice and embrace its messages. So I just wanted to share a little of what I did.
That's lovely. Yes, yes. It's a great energy. It's all about energies. It's all about energies between two people and the intuition, the messages you get from the tarot cards.
Yeah. Beautiful. So I think we spoke very extensively now about tarot, and I think a lot of our viewers have understood better, I'm sure, because you have explained very beautifully and clearly. Now I thought I'd like to switch gears, a little bit and talk about Vastu and numerology after that. I just thought, from your knowledge of Vastu, can you share with us some tips for our house, like that can help, especially during these times?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm just talking about the basic fundamentals of Vastu.
Yes.
So the first most important thing, so we have our 4 directions, the north, south, east, west, all of us know about it. And the Brahmstan, which is the center of the house, So the most important direction, see, all directions are important. But the reason why I'm saying the most important direction, because that is the direction of opportunity, abundance, and goddess Lakshmi. And that is your north, northeast. So that is where your place of worship should always be.
Okay.
north or northeast, and we call that the Ishan area. The northeast is known as the Ishan area. So you should try to put your place of worship in the northeast direction. And it is a area of flow. It is the area of goddess Lakshmi. And that is the area where you should keep it very neat and clean. That is the most important area. That is the area of abundance. So whenever you do your prayers, your worship, if you're buying a new house or you already have an existing house, make sure that your place of worship is already in north or northeast area. Now, the southwest of the house is very important. So the elders of the house, whoever are the elders of the house, who is the money, or who the person who's earning money of the house, who is the head of the house, that couple, they should stay in the southwest of the house, because that is the strongest area of the house. And in the southwest of your room of the house, and in the southwest of your house, you should keep your abundance, your cash, you can have your cash box, everything you can keep in the southwest of your house, because that is the strongest area of your house, right? And I would also say, regarding the toilets, the toilets should never be in the northeast area of the house. And your the lids of the toilets should always be down. The doors of the toilet should always be closed, because otherwise all the negative energy comes from the toilet. So make sure the lids are down, the doors are closed. It's very important. Children should be, preferably, they should have the study room in the northeast of the house, because east is an area of confidence. So if the children, they have their study room in a northeast or east area, it's very good. Their concentration is built up more. So that area is also very good. And if you see, everybody has people coming, going. So the best, as all our ancestors did earlier, the usage of salt, or senda namak as we call it. You should always use senda namak in your daily mopping of the floors. So whatever detergent you're using, if you add a bit of senda namak into it and you clean the house, all the negativity is absorbed by salt. Salt is a very big absorber of negativity. And even I would say that, if you're feeling heavy, you're feeling uneasy, you're not feeling good about yourself, just go and have a bath of salt water. After you've taken a bath, just pour a little bit salt on yourself and take a bath. All your negativity will be washed off with salt. So salt water is very, very good thing for, for washing away, for extracting all the negativity from your house.
Yeah. Okay, that's really good information, because I think I do the mopping with the salt, and I've also heard about the salt bath. I should start that also.
Yes. It's very good. It's actually very good.
Yeah. No, that's great. So from your, I have a friend also who wanted to ask a few questions, and
Sure.
She was just saying, like, as a Vastu consultant, what is your advice on what colors are best suited in the different house directions? So I don't know, north, northeast, east, southeast, south, southwest, west, and northwest. I don't know.
Okay, I'll let you know. Yeah. Okay, good question. So I would first like to start with north. As I told you, that north and northeast, this is a Ishan area. So we're coming to north, specifically north. North, you should always try to use blue, because north is connected with the water element, So north area is water element, and water is blue. So you should try to use blue in that area. So you can keep an aquarium. You can keep, anything blue. You can also keep an aquarium, or you can use the color of blue. You can hang anything in blue there. So that will be very good in north area, because that is the area of opportunity. Water flows. So north is flowy water. So north should be in blue. Okay, now we come to east. East is wind element. So here you should use green more, So green more. If you cannot use green paint or anything, you can put green plants there. In your east of your house, you should try to put green plants. It is very good area for your child to study, and green is it's Mercury. Like right now, 2021 is a Mercury year. It's number 5, it's green. So you can enhance east by putting green plants. It's very good. Okay. Now, south of the house is related to fire element. So that's red. Okay. Like you say, the kitchen should be in the southeast of the house. That is the fire element. So south is red, southeast is red. So you cannot put red wall. So you can put in the south, you can use red cushions, or you can just add something red, a red stole on the bed, or a red, something in red you can use there, which you could be adding red to it. So some people, when I do Vastu, I tell them put a red bulb, in the south. So at night you can just lit the red bulb,
Yeah,
so
that's
it
easy though.
activates the south area. So these colors that we are talking about, it activates that area.
Okay.
And you get the benefit of that area.
Okay.
Now west is yellow or brown, so again, west is it is a earth element. It is about financial growth. So you can use, maybe on the west you can put a picture of the sun, you can put a picture of yellow flowers, or you can put anything yellow or brown should be used on the west of the area.
Okay.
So because every direction has an element to it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah. It's so profound and so deep, actually.
Yes. It's a very deep science. Vastu is a complete different science. It's absolutely deep science. Yes.
And what got you interested in Vastu then?
See, as I told you, that I've always been very interested and passionate about the mysticism of the universe. So these are actually, Sanam, all this Vastu, numerology, tarot, these are all gifts of the universe. They have been given as gifts of the universe. And if you have the right knowledge and if you use it correctly, trust me, you can just 360 degrees change your house, your life, into total abundance, happiness, and prosperity. If you know how to use it, if you consult the right person, these are all gifts which have been given to us by the universe.
Okay. Nice. Very nice. So before we go on, I wanted to go into numerology now also. But before we go on, there's a question from Mickey. She just wanted to check, 2020 is good, you said, right? Is it only for India or for the whole world? You're talking about?
I said 2022.
2022. Yes. I think, she made a mistake in the text. Okay.
No problem. So 2022, Nikita, from March 2022, it's going to be fantastic for the whole world, my dear.
Whole world.
It is not only for India, because see, numerology is not for one person. It's for the whole universe. It is a gift. It does not belong to me. I'm sharing my knowledge with you. It is for all of us. God has been fair. He's given the gift to all of us. And my work is to share this knowledge with you all. So 2022 from March is going to be a fantastic year. Mind my words. And we will see a lot of luxury, abundance. We will see things coming back to normalcy. We will definitely see a very prosperous Venus year. A lot of luxury items, a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness, joy that we've all been waiting for. So it's not restricted to India, my dear. It is for all throughout the universe. This Venus, this love, this abundance is for everybody to share.
Great. So I had another question. It just kind of Jyotsna is asking, all my plants are placed all over my house. Should I concentrate my house plants in the east only?
Yes, my dear, that is a very good question. Please concentrate your plants on the east and you will see the difference in your life. It will make a lot of difference. Try to just put it in the east, and even you can put a little bit of your plants in the northeast also. But primarily in the east, and the money plant, you can put it in the northeast, because that is also an area of abundance. You can put a money plant, only money plant in northeast, and rest plants put it in the east, because it will really help you, your children, everybody in the house. It will enhance more prosperity, more wisdom.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. So now we'll go into numerology. Numerology is also very important, as everything is related to numbers. Numbers are
Right.
associated to alphabets. So is it true that by changing a letter in a name, it helps with a person's luck?
Absolutely, Sanam. And I am a living example of it. Trust me, I only preach what I practice. I will never preach what I don't practice. So 10 years, 12 years down the lane, my name was not Jenne as it is right now. You could be seeing it on the board. It was Janny, Jenny Suri. And when I learned numerology, the first thing I did was I implemented it on myself, and I changed the letters of my word because I understood the value that how each alphabet and how the names, they make a great impact on your success, your luck. And the moment I did it, and I also want to say one thing to my viewers, just not changing the name is going to help you. That is definitely going to change the vibration. But remember, all this 30 years, 40 years, you've been carrying the old name. So that vibration is there. So when you change your name, whatever your numerologist tells you to change your name, make sure that you keep on writing that name every day on a piece of notebook 24 times. And so the new name, the new signature, so that the new vibration goes to the universe every day. And Sanam, when I changed my name, and I still do practice writing my name every day, the new name, for 12 years it's been, it has brought so much of changes, only positive changes in my life. My whole life has changed upside down. I mean, it brought luck, it brought abundance, it brought more knowledge, it brought more people. I'm really blessed because of this gift of numerology. Shakespeare says, what's in a name? I say everything is in a name.
True. Very true. Beautiful. It's really true. So yeah, because I've noticed a lot of people have changed their spelling
Yes,
in the name.
yes,
So
yes.
there must be a name
Of
does
course,
have power. Yeah.
it has a lot of power. Trust me, every number from the alphabets, every alphabet from the alphabet has a number. And you must go to an able numerologist how you want to change your name and how you want to bring it to your lucky numbers. And it really changes a lot in your life.
Yeah.
It does. It definitely does.
Beautiful. So I wanted to also ask you, so in numerology, right, the birth date is your psychic number, correct? So like if it
Yes.
is 2 digits, like 1 and 6, you would add the 2 numbers to make it 7. And that would
Yes,
be your
yes.
psychic number, right? Just the
Absolutely.
date of your birth. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
So is it possible for you to give us some basic characteristics between the numbers of 1 and 9?
Yes, surely, surely. So first I want to tell you about the driver and the conductor. So the day you are born, that is your driver number, your psychic number.
Okay.
Like suppose I am born on 8th Feb. So 8 is going to be my driver number, my psychic number, the psychic number of my life. And it is 8 Feb 1973. So when you add the total number together, I get a number 3.
Yes.
So that is going to be my conductor number. Okay.
Okay.
The driver number is going to be the day I'm born, which is known as a psychic number. And if you add your total date of birth, that is going to be your destiny number or your conductor number. So these two, they play the most important role in your life. Your psychic number is your driver, and your destiny number is your conductor of your life. And your name, that is going to be the link between the two, how your train, your bus, your Mercedes or limousine is going to navigate in life. So it all depends upon your driver and conductor and your name. Okay. Now I'll begin with 1 to 9. I just want to tell everybody that, look, all numbers are unique. Each one of us are unique, so definitely there are some challenging numbers, there are some very lucky numbers, we all have lucky numbers. But I'm just saying each one of us, the characteristics of each number, very just a generic what I'm telling you now, right now. So we are talking about number 1. Okay, so number 1, those who are born on 1/19 and I would say 1/19, these people who are born on number 1, They are ruled by sun, okay? And their lucky color is yellow. And they basically, their individualistic approach, and they're very determined, but they're a little stubborn, okay? And their lucky color is yellow. Now, number 2 people, they are governed by moon, okay? So you find that these people are very sensitive and they do a lot of overthinking, and the lucky color is white, okay? And the lucky day is Monday, okay? The next number is 3 numbers, and that is ruled by Jupiter, okay? And the lucky color is again yellow gold, because Jupiter is yellow. It is a god of wisdom, okay? And the next number is number 4. That is ruled by Uranus, and it is a little challenging number. They do not get in life things very easily. They have to struggle, but also out of crisis comes opportunities. They are great revolutionaries, and they bring a lot of changes in life, but with a bit of struggle. And the lucky colors are brown, more browns, yellows. Yes, more browns and yellows for number 4. And they should stay away from black and red for number 4. Number 5, remember 2020, number 4, what we faced, the COVID started with 2020.
Yes,
so it was under Rahu, Uranus, it made whole life go upside down. But amid the crisis came new discoveries. We got the vaccination, we got a lot of new discoveries of science, we got new technologies, the IT industry boomed. So out of crisis, also new revolutionary ideas also came. If there was no COVID, vaccines wouldn't have developed in 1 year, normally, which would have taken 20 years to develop. So it's not a bad number. It's a little challenging number.
Okay.
Number 5, which we are facing this year, 2021, if you add the total, it is number 5. It is ruled by Mercury, okay? So Mercury is the god of buddhi, wisdom, okay? And the lucky color of this year is green, light green, okay? So those who are born on 5th, they should use green handkerchief, or green, you can wear a green band on your wrist. So, or you can, have a green handkerchief, whatever, anything green.
Okay.
And this green is a very slippery planet. Again, Mercury, you see Mercury in a thermometer, it's very slippery. So just when we thought everything was fine, we had a second wave. So it is so overwhelming. So you cannot be non-cautious this year. You have to be COVID appropriate behavior has to follow, because just when you think everything is fine, and suddenly you see a wave coming and hitting you. So it's a slippery year. So just be careful. That's it. And then we have number 6, which I said next year, March onwards, is going to be fantastic. It's a year of Venus. So those who are number 6 are very lucky. They are by birth very lucky, and they have everything in a platter normally, usually. It is a number of Venus, love, abundance, luxury. The only setback of this number is it makes you a bit lazy, because you get everything on a platter. So just be careful of not being too over lazy. And the lucky color for number 6 is pink, purple, anything related with luxury colors. Number 7 is ruled by Neptune. And it is a planet which is a very spiritual planet. It makes you go inward also. It is very connected with spiritualism, but also it makes you overthink. So all number 7s, don't overthink too much. You are very lucky people. Number 7 is also a very lucky number, but don't overthink, because by the time opportunities come to you and you keep on thinking, they will just slip by. So just don't overthink. You're very creative number. Some of the best chefs are number 7. Very creative people, very, very creative people, So just don't spend your time overthinking. Move ahead, grab the opportunity. Everything will be fine. Okay. And your lucky color is white. Wear more pastel shades for number 7. Number 8 is again like number 4. It is ruled by Shani, Saturn. It is a very good planet. But it again, it is a planet of karma. It is a planet of judgment. So if you take shortcuts, if you go the wrong way, you're going to get a patai from the Shani god. So you have to go the rightest way. You will get everything. So no shortcuts for number 8. If they do it correctly, you will get what you deserve. And yes, a lot of hard work, and usually their luck, the luck overcomes on them, the luck shines on them after the age of 32 to 34. The first half of the number 8, if you look, there are 2 circles.
Yeah.
So the first half of the year for some could be really, going through a lot. The second half, it usually becomes very good after 32, 34 years.
Okay.
And the top politicians are number 8. The top achievers are number 8. So they get a lot with the hard work and righteousness. Okay. So I'm also a number 8. So I know that we cannot take shortcuts. We have to take the long way. But at the end, we get what we want. So all great people have been number 8.
Okay.
Now, number 9 is the planet of fire, Mars. So it's a very fiery planet. All number 9s, your lucky color is red. Okay, you're the only planet whose lucky color is red. And you have lot of energy, lot of mental, lot of physical energy. So please invest your energy into gym, into any activity, anything. Okay, somebody's asked color for Saturn 8, purple. Purple is the color for Saturn 8. It's very good. And 4s and 8s, please stay away from black and red. Black is the enemy of number 4 and 8. Please stay away from black. Okay. And number 9, a lot of physical, mental energy. So please invest your energy into gym, any activity, running, do something. Keep yourself occupied. Otherwise, all the energy is going to come on the poor members of the family. So this is what I've given you a gist of from number 1 to 9.
1 to 9. So my daughter Naisha is asking, what is number 7's lucky day of the week? Is there like that?
Now, yes. For number 7, Thursday is a very lucky day for them. Okay. Yes. And their own days on which they add up to number 7. Like 7, 16, those dates which add up to number 7 are very lucky for them.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Great. And they should try to wear as much as pastel shades as they can.
Okay. So I have a few more questions that people have asked, but before I ask them, I just thought if Jenny, if you don't mind, if anyone has any particular question they want to ask regarding according to their birth year, is it okay?
Sure. Most welcome.
So I wanted to tell all of you viewers that now is the time. If you want to ask a personal question, you just have to give on the chat your full birth year, month and day, and then you ask that question, and then Jenny can help answer the question. So while we're waiting, if in case anyone wants to, I will just answer a few more questions on the chat. One of the questions was from Neha. Do we use and change our maiden name or name after marriage? So a lot of Sindhis, we change our name when we get married from our maiden name to our after marriage name. Yes. So how does that work for the numerology?
See, like it goes for all people, I guess, especially for ladies. Like even I was Jenne Mehra before my marriage. Yeah. And after my marriage, I turned into Suri. So I changed my surname from Mehra to Suri, right?
But we change our first name. Like
so when you... Yeah. Okay. So when you change your first name into the other name, and so when we do the numerology of a name, the numerology which has to be done on the existing name which you are using right now.
Yeah. Okay.
That is the existing name. Like how we change our surname, if you're changing the first name, then when we do the numerology, we will do it on your existing name, the name that you're using at present, not the name which you were using at the past. Because what is going to affect you at your present and future is the name that you're using the maximum at the present.
Okay, so suppose like this is actually my question to
Yes,
you.
yes.
My name in my passport is my maiden name, my first name, but my name
Yes.
after marriage is my name Sanam. So how does that work then for me?
Yes, yes. See, for numerology, it matters which name you're using the most.
For
Like,
signing?
yeah, for everything. Like, even if your name in your passport is your initial name, but how much are you using your passport name?
So
You're
I
not using
use
it
it
much.
for signing.
Only for signing,
Oh,
right?
oh yeah,
But
anytime.
for, yeah, yeah. But otherwise, for all social media, for
Yeah.
your friends, everyone, you're using your original, the new name which you're using, Sanam,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that is the name that we will be working upon,
Oh,
not your original name.
okay.
Because on a document, it could be there, but the name that you're using the most, that vibration has to be worked upon.
So I have someone, 1 minute. Yeah, from Sonia, 3rd May 1978. When is a
Yeah.
good time to look for work? 3rd May 1978.
Six. So Sonia, you've got very good driver and conductor. You've got a number 3 and number 6. You know, both these numbers are very good. One is Jupiter and one is Venus, luxury. So I think after March 2022, when things are all in order, and it's going to be your year also, because you'll be entering into a 2022, which is a 6 number, and that is your conductor also. So you should be looking into something after March 2022. Start looking into whatever you are interested in. Just wait, let this year go by.
Okay, great. And yeah, someone is asking color for number 9. Komal is asking color for number 9.
Number 9, red color. Red color is very good. Yes, red color. It is a color of fire, Mars. You can use red color. You can use blue color. It is also very good for you. That is also nice. Red and blue are your main colors.
Main colors. Okay. And Deepa is asking what to do if I have driven and conductor as 2. What to do for good career and prosperity?
See, Deepa, if you have a driver and conductor at 2, which is not bad, it is also a nice number. Every number is good, I would say. You have to first find out your strengths. Look into your strengths, work upon your strengths, and don't overthink too much. You know, just look into your strengths, and that we'll have to do a reading or a numerology to see that what are your strengths and how you can work upon. But I'm sure that you must be a very creative person if you're a number 2. So please focus on your strengths and harness your strengths more.
And okay, and Libby is asking 11 is a master number. Is 11 a master?
7, yes, 11, 33. Yes, 11, 33, and 22 are master numbers.
Okay.
These are very special numbers which have been given by the universe for a special purpose in this life.
Okay. And Komal is asking, her date is 19, but she doesn't have a question. Komal, do you have a question? Swati is saying January 1st, 1990, love in my life.
See, this is Swati, right? Yeah. So see, for that, we will have to do a reading, because if you want to see the love of your life, we'll have to check what it is. Because I can just tell you your characteristics, right? But to go more deeper into this regarding love of your life, you will have to check out with the cards for sure.
Okay. And Kamal is asking for a reading question. I'd like to ask if Jenne also teaches tarot to enthusiasts.
I've got so many people asking me for the 12, 16 years, please teach us. But honestly, I'm telling you, this is a gift. I'm really sorry, but I don't teach tarot. But I would say it is a gift. But there are many good tarot readers all across. You can surely learn it. It is a wonderful science. And if you can harness your intuition and you can learn it, it is the best friend you can have. It's a beautiful science. But
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't teach.
You don't teach. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Dai is asking, how do you calculate your number for numerology? Just birth date or add month and year?
Sweetheart, you have to add your month and year also. So you get your complete conductor also with your driver, right? So we do that and then we make a full chart to see.
Okay. And Priyanka is asking 18th September 1970. So 1/8 September 1970. Having some health issue. Is it a good year?
Let me see. 18th September 1970, you asked me, right?
Yes.
So, I see 9 as your driver and 8 as your conductor. Okay. So you could be having health issues, and possibly in the future, there could be also a little surgery also for you. So I would say that, you should do some remedies for Mars planet. I can give you one good remedy right now because it is related with your health. So, what you should do is that you should take a packet of red masoor dal, and you should try to go every Saturday to Hanuman temple and go and give it there. Or you can give it to any servant or any person as charity, because 9 is a beautiful number. 1 plus 8 is 9, but there is lot of energy. And so, to balance it with Shani, she should do this charity of red,
Okay.
anything red.
Yeah. Okay, great. And then Aki is asking 6th February 1976, but also no question. No question. Raki, you have a question? Okay. iPhone, somebody from iPhone is asking 17th August 1979. When will my married life get better?
17th August.
Yeah. 1979.
9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Relationship with my spouse.
14, 5, 6. You'll have to do a personal tarot session.
Okay.
There are problems. There are still problems.
Okay. And then Chetna is asked, read 27th July 1976. Having health issues, when will that improve, or anything specific to do?
See, again, Chetna, you're also a number 9. Like, I have a lot of clients coming from number 9. Even I had clients coming, because see, number 9 is a very fiery planet. It is a very good planet. It gives you a lot of physical and mental energy, but also it gives you a lot of health issues, surgeries, and all that. So mostly I give a generic health remedy for this, and it really does work. So what you need to do, as I told you earlier one also, that take a red masoor dal, that is the easiest and the most effective remedy, and try to give it every Saturday or every Tuesday, either of one of the days, in a Hanuman temple. If you can do that, that will be really good. Or on a Tuesday, you can give it to a maid or a helper. That will be good.
Okay, and Seema is asking, my date of birth is 17th Jan 1979. So my driver and conductor is 8. So is there any concerns or any advantage?
See, 8 and 4, as I've told you, it's a little challenging number, but you don't have to be concerned about it, because it is also a very great number to reach to right at the top. Okay. So all you need to do is you need to do hard work. You need to do the right things in life. Don't go for shortcuts, Seema. Otherwise, it will backfire you. So just go on the right way, right path, and things will be good for you. And the best deity for 8 numbers is Hanumanji. So if you can pray to Hanumanji, 99% of your problems will be solved. He'll take care of you.
Wow. And so Jyotsna is saying my driver number is 5 and the conductor is 4. Some spheres of my life career just seem stuck up.
Yes, for that you will have to take a consultancy, my dear.
Okay. And Neha is asking 13th March 1974, when will financial condition improve? Driver number is 4 and conductor number is 1.
So again, you have a little challenging number. As I told you earlier, 4 and 8s are a little challenging. And most of the problems comes from these areas. So definitely, if you can go get into a personal consultation, we will be able to look into it and get you good remedies for it. Simple, good remedies, but effective remedies.
Okay. And Lee is asking, paperwork has a different date of birth and the actual one is different. Which one should we consider?
See, whatever is the actual one, just consider that.
Okay.
You know, that is your true date of birth. Paperwork, I understand because of circumstances, some people have to do it, but your actual one is the one which you were born in. That is going to affect all your planets and everything.
Okay. And Gurpreet is saying, please tell my driver number is 5 and conductor is 4. Please tell me about love and work.
My dear, you will have to do a personal consultation because or whatever you're saying, I do understand, but we'll have to see. We have to see the energies of your cards. We'll have to see what is there in store for you. These are all generic predictions that I'm giving you. I'm giving you a update. But one thing I can surely tell you is that because you are in 2021, which is a number 5, and your driver is also number 5, so it should be a good year for you if you really know how to harness it. Because when you are in your own year, suppose your number is 5, when you're in your own year, then definitely things will move faster for you. Luck will be favoring you in your own year.
Okay. Last, I think, yeah, so Gurpreet said, you said very true. Whenever I wear black, I get in trouble.
Yes, please stay away from black. Honestly, all 4s, 8s, 5s, stay away from black. Only black suits red number 9. Otherwise, all the rest numbers should stay away as black from black as much as possible. Okay. It will only bring negativity in your life and nothing more. And sometimes people ask me, you know, we are going for a party, can we wear black? Well, I want to tell you, if you go for a party, you'll be networking, you'll be meeting people. But how will you get the benefit if you're wearing black? You know, you may look slim, but you're losing out on other factors. So please avoid black as much as possible. It's just absorbs your energy, you know.
Okay. Last, I think Komal said driver number is 8 and destiny number is 7. But again, there's no question. Is that okay or?
No, like I said, you know, these are all generic. You know, yeah. Whatever you want to ask, you'll have to get in touch.
That was amazing. I know, Jenny, you're very, very talented. So really get in touch with Jenny because, you know, in fact, even when I met you, Jenny, it was at a time when I was stuck and was at a crossroads in my life. And you gave me so much clarity and direction. So thank you so much for that.
Thank
you know,
pleasure.
So after the talk, I'll post your contact details. So everybody, you can get in touch with Jenny. And if you have any questions you want to ask about any part of your life, or, you know, if you want to start a new venture, get in touch with Jenny. Okay. So
thank you so much, Sanam. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, lovely, lovely people. Thank you for hearing me out, taking out time from your schedules. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. So I just wanted to share something. I recently came across a South African philosophy called Ubuntu. The story goes that an anthropologist proposed a game to African tribal children. He placed a basket of candy near a tree and had them stand a few hundred feet away. Whoever reached the basket first would get all the sweets, he said. Can you guess what the children did? You won't believe, but all the children, they held hands and they stepped into the circle together and they all shared the candy. So when asked why they did that, the kids replied, "How would we be happy eating the candy alone when we know everybody else also wanted the candy and are not happy? We'll only be happy when everyone else is also happy." So Ubuntu means I am because you are. This means everyone is interconnected and a part of the whole. So it's so important right now that we harness our talents to help humanity, just as Jenne is doing. So keep up the good work, Jenne. Thank you so much for being that guiding light for all the lives you have touched. Giving people hope is such a beautiful thing, as vibrations are very low currently. And if we can all collectively use our unique gifts from God to raise these vibrations, it will really aid the whole planet. Ultimately, all everyone wants is to be happy. As Baba says, don't worry, be happy. True happiness springs forth from the depths of one's heart. So I hope you all enjoyed and learned a lot from Jenne. And if you have any more personal questions, please get in touch with her. I know I've got a lot more messages now thanking you for everything.
Thank you, everybody. Thank
That
you. Thank you
amazing
so much.
time. I'm sorry I won't
Thank
be
you.
mentioning everyone's names, but thank you so much. And
Thank you.
hopefully
Thank you. Pleasure,
we'll get
dear.
to meet soon.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure, we will. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.